方便进去吗？叔叔，我现在到了汽车旅馆了，已经见到了妙英。您放心吧，她没事。稍后我跟她一块儿回来。从昨天早上失踪到现在1天多的时间里，都在这儿。躲着我，
躲着所有人。
如果我不来，你准备在这儿躲到什么时候？
不知道。
躲在这儿就是为了逃避结婚，还是说在想一个什么给我解释的理由好？
都有。
你知道我想了1天1夜，百思不解。在这之前，你1秒钟拒绝结婚的迹象都没有。可是为什么在注册的当天，你会突然当落跑新娘？
没办法跟你说清楚。
那你也必须说清楚。也许我不会接受，但是最起码我有权利知道一个能够符合逻辑、我能够理解的理由。
你爸妈他们反对，其实是有道理的。我们不该这个时候结婚。
那应该是什么时候呢？
也许再过几年吧，等我们事业还有生活都稳定下来，等他们都接受的时候。而且，你妈同意的那么勉强，你爸也是，到最后一句祝福都没有。我不希望婚礼这么大的事情，到最后搞得大家都不开心。我也不想要一个不被你父母祝福的婚礼。
所以你就没有任何征兆的消失了，是因为这个原因吗？
还有我爸，他也认为我们2个不适合这个时候结婚。他虽然一直嘴上说是支持跟祝福，但是他也跟我反对我。
可是为什么在我的面前，他从来都没有说过他不同意？
他尊重我们，所以他不干涉。
你爸爸是希望你有一个花费了上百万的婚礼，昭告天下，人尽皆知。只有这样才符合你们几十亿身家的成家女儿出嫁的规格，而且同时也不辱没你作为伟业继承人的高贵身份，是吗？
他如果真的这么想，我觉得也没有什么不对的吧。
难道现在结婚这个事儿是我一个人的意愿，而你 是被我的感情绑架了，是可以这么理解吗？
不是啊，我心甘情愿的嫁给你，我跟你一样等这一天等了很久。
可是为什么在注册当天你会消失了呢？我像一个傻子一样在那等啊。为什么逃婚？那好，那你告诉我，前一天前一晚，你上哪儿去了？做了什么？
什么也没做，就在家里待着。
第二天早上，你平静地吃完了早餐，幸福地去了市政厅，在所有人都不知道的情况下突然消失。你觉得这样的理由合逻辑吗？或者是说你有什么事情在瞒着我？
没有。
Why？为什么？那我就更不明白了。
我知道我选择了一个非常不合适的时机，做了非常不合适的事情。
现在又给了我一个最虚弱无力的理由。
说这个，我知道这件事情做的是有多么的糟糕，让你多么的失望。但是我请你千万不要怀疑我对你的感情，好吗？
是吗？
我可能因为任何原因从结婚登记处走掉了，但是绝对不会因为我爱你不够。
跟我回去。还有，从今以后，我不会再强迫你做任何你不想做的事，尤其是结婚。
你不下车吗？
我只是送你回来。
你不打算跟我一起进去？
想我不在场，因为你爸说话我更方便。
那你要去哪儿？
回我自己那儿。我觉得可能你需要一个我不在的空间，总是这么面对我，你不觉得难受有压力吗？
谢谢你为我着想。有些话，我现在不知道该怎么跟你说，但是我向你保证，我们之间什么都没有变。我希望我们还是和从前一样。
和从前一样。我也希望。
不管发生什么事情，饭总要吃的啊。没有，爸爸让你受委屈了，对不起啊。舒澈没为难你吧？
没有。
放宽心，时间可以冲淡一切的，啊。
一旦有了裂痕，它都永远留在那儿。你跟舒伯伯之间，不仅仅是他帮你拿到市政府竞标权的友谊那么简单吧？
那你认为还有什么？
比如利益。
投之以木头，报之以琼瑶。利益和感情永远是不能分割的，二者一旦被分割了，我们拿什么来表达我们的感情呢？
我 现在真的怕，如果舒澈一旦知道这些事情，
他知道了又能怎么样？
他就会怀疑这是你处心积虑、步步为营的计划，甚至连我都是你计划中的一部分。然后，他就会认为我们的感情已经不纯粹了，或许从来就没有纯粹过。
纯粹，我同意。爱情因为纯粹而美好，但纯粹的好处也仅此而已。因为纯粹不能永恒，唯有利益可以长久。你想让你们的感情天长地久，绝对不是靠它有多纯粹，它依靠的是你们双方利益互惠有多牢固，能不能让你们彼此利益最大化。这个道理，你一定要明白，舒澈今后也一定会明白的。在爸爸的人生经历里，大浪淘沙留在身边的，没有一个仅仅是因为纯粹的感情，都是实实在在的利益共同体。所以说，爱情是最经不起诱惑和考验的东西了。今天你享受的爱情的纯粹，也许明天就是你痛苦的根源。唯有利益，才能让你们永远不分开，一荣俱荣，一损俱损，明白吗？
所以你跟我说这么多，就是想让我认同和接受利益交换的爱情和婚姻吗？
我是想让你明白，我跟舒旺我们两个家的利益联系，不仅不会玷污你们此刻爱情的纯洁和美好，反而能让你跟舒澈紧紧地捆绑在一起，让你们今后的婚姻坚固、牢不可摧。
爱情都不纯粹了，捆绑的再牢又有什么意义呢？
女儿，你现在可能不理解爸爸说这话的意思，但是今后你一定会赞同我今天的说法的。
你让我休息会儿，太累了。
好好睡一觉，别想那么多啊。鸳鸯，爸爸欠你一个婚礼。晚安。
这妙英不在这几天，你这又成个单身狗窝了。除了方便面，什么都找不到。来，快来趁热吃了，别坨了。 什么狼吞虎咽的。我这要是不来，你还饿死不成啊？你先去把妙音接回来吧，啊！
我们俩得分开冷静一段时间。
你想惩罚人家多久啊？
这不是惩罚，我只是想知道一个他为什么要逃婚的理由。这很过分吗？这个要求？妈，你没有瞒着我，给妙英施加什么压力吧？尤其是我爸，他有没有要求妙英不要跟我结婚？
没有，当然没有。你爸要是不同意你结婚，那他会当面跟你说呀，干嘛在背后去逼迫妙莹啊？
真没有？
真没有。
那我就更想不到有什么原因会让他突然一夜变卦，把他从像我一样渴望结婚，变成落跑新娘。我总觉得，在注册的头一天，或者前一天晚上发生了什么事儿，会让他突然改变了决定。
你问过妙莹，发生什么事儿了吗？
他说什么都没有。但是我总觉得他有什么事在瞒着我。这2天的妙莹，突然让我感觉到，我对他从来都没有这么陌生过。
舒澈，妈妈是女人，只有男人才讲逻辑。女人是情感动物，会经常有一些说不清道不明的情绪，没有什么道理可言。你要给妙莹更多的时间和空间，让她自己去消化。我始终认为，我也从来没有怀疑过她对你的爱情。说到底，这个婚姻延期也不关乎原则的问题。你是个男孩子，你别那么矫情，好像自己受了多大伤害似的。明天就去把妙莹接回来，你们俩该怎么样就怎么样。
拒绝结婚是一件不值得一提的小事儿，我就是想要有一个解释，就是矫情。
Are you ready for your class? I think you all know the topic, the road to success. You're going to have your own journey, of course, but let's start with one. Well, so much for today. Class is over.
Hey, are you from China?
Yes.
Cool. I actually had a question about the Chinese economy. If the US dollar continues to appreciate, how will that affect Chinese currency values?
Sorry, my friend is waiting for me. Sorry, I'll see you later.
一起吃个午饭吧。
现在能给我个解释了吗？
我都跟你解释了，真的没有其他原因了。
算了，我怕我再面对你，就会不停的纠缠这件事儿，要你给我一个理由。这样的状态我都讨厌自己。
我不给你一个你认为合理的解释，我们就再也回不到从前了，是吗？
肖小姐，肖小姐你好，
请问你是？
我是妙云父亲的助理王若楠。我今天专程而来，有个重要的事情，想和你商量一下。
好。
我来是想和你谈谈书彻的庭审。
有进展了吗？
律师正在制定辩护策略，做各种因素准备，也出现了一些对舒彻极为有利的证据。
那太好了。
看得出来，肖小姐也不希望看到舒彻会有不良的判罚。
当然，毕竟他也是情有可原的。
肖小姐这么想，那太好了。我来就是恳求你帮这个忙。
我能帮什么忙？
你是这场庭审的关键点，如果你答应帮这个忙，舒彻的起诉就会被撤销。
那你需要我做什么呢？
做起来其实并不难。在法庭上否认舒彻向你提出过顶包。
你是要让我翻供？
或者说，换个说法，我也替你想好了一个顺理成章的解释。你只要说，被带到警局单独询问时，并没有听懂警察问你的问题。
我这么说真的可以帮舒澈撤销起诉吗？不还有那个公路巡警的证词吗？
律师有了巡警亲口承认，在现场并没有完全听懂你和舒澈谈话内容的证据。我向你保证，如果你也否认，舒澈一定会没事儿。
我想知道，是谁让你来找我的？
不是舒澈，也不是妙莹。你放心，我来找你，他们谁也不知道，也不会让他们知道。这件事儿极为保密。看得出来，萧小姐有些犹豫，但是我肯定，萧小姐肯定不希望看到舒澈会有不良的判罚。另外，关于答谢，我开门见山，一旦你答应帮这个忙，3年的学费不需要你自己付了，给我一个账号，每年我定期转账进来。我大概估算了一下，3年的学费大概15万美金，我没说错吧？这样，萧小姐，你消化一下，慎重考虑，慎重决定。这个是我的名片，请你在明晚8点前给我个电话，告诉我你的决定。后面的事儿就不用你操心。明晚8点，等你的好消息。再见。
15万。
What are you doing? Look at my lawn. It's so uneven. It's like the 3rd time you've messed it up.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. My girlfriend is breaking up with me. I need to respond to her text messages. You know, girls.
Yeah, I know girls. You know what? Thank you for your services. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fire you. So, here is your money. Good luck with your girlfriend.
Hey, 你把那工人给解雇了？
不然呢？你看草给我剪成什么样了？
那岂不是还得重新雇人？
是啊，我自己又不会剪。
啊，那你觉得我怎么样？
你什么意思啊？
你这工作时薪多少钱呀
？1个小时15美金。
那不如就雇我呗，我反正要比外雇的便宜，我1个小时10美金就够了。
你会剪草吗？
当然了，这些东西啊，我在学校义务劳动的时候全都做过。不过呢，我只能给你弄这些没有修剪过的，那些修剪坏的只能让它自己长出来了。
你真的会吗？
试给你看。
错吗？
怎么样？面试可以通过吗？
没问题。交清，以后这个工作就归你了。
哎，你还有其他 他什么要雇人的，你都可以找我啊。
你不会什么都会吧？家里水管坏了，你会修吗？
没问题，我家水管堵住都是我自己疏通的，只要啊不到那些需要用到水管疏通机的程度就行。
电路维修呢？
可以啊，我接个保险丝啊，换个电池，这些都难不倒。
你还会干嘛？
我还会组装家具，比方说衣橱啊、书柜啊、床架子啊什么的。
糟透死了！哎，房顶坏了，你能修吗？
那还真不会，不过我可以学。
哎，小晴，我觉得你真的不像大陆过来的学生，不像他们一个个都是土豪公主少爷。这样吧，今天的工钱给你。
谢老板。
他不接，还关机了。
爸，你找我？
啊，坐。
好。
一直不想让你知道的。可现在有件事儿，必须得你去做。
要我做什么？
去找萧青，让他无论如何要帮这个忙。
帮什么忙？
请他在法庭上否认舒澈提出过顶包。是这样，现在舒澈的事情呢有了一些变化，康律师找到了能够推翻那个公路巡警说法的证人证据。如果你能够说服萧青的话，舒澈就能够被撤销起诉。
爸爸，您怎么知道的比我知道的还多呀？您是不是一直在做我都不知道的事情？
爸爸是真的不愿意让你知道这些事儿的。可是你说，
爸，我先替舒澈谢谢您，但是舒澈并不希望别人为他做这些，
所以，我希望你不要让他知道。如果不是康律师找到了能够质疑公路巡警的人证，一下子出现了能够让他免于刑事诉讼的可能性，我也想不到让你来游说萧青。可以说现在万事俱备，就差萧青这个环节了。如果咱们不去做这个努力的话，是不是有点遗憾？
夏天，哎，你怎么在这儿啊？
我就是专程来找你的。所以在我开口之前，你已经知道我为什么来找你了吧？在我之前，是不是已经有人找过你了？ 想必也开出了比较诱惑的条件，但是都被你拒绝了。
都被你猜到了。
这就是我爸的处事风格，闷声不响，搞定一切。这次是被你拒绝了，他实在没辙，只好让我出马打友情牌。我爸，他一直在做我的保护伞，他用他的处事哲学和人脉为我解决麻烦铺平道路。我不知道我应该对他的所作所为心存感激，还是感到不适。而更多人都希望自己的父母能够给予这样的保护和帮助。
可是你和舒澈不是那样。
我和舒澈比，我既没有他的勇气，也没有他的执拗。
好，我答应你。
这就答应了？我还没开口求你呢。
从小到大，我最害怕2件事儿：求别人和别人求我。2件感觉都太糟糕了。如果有可能的话，我想要努力有一个只求自己的人生。谢谢。
婷婷，你怎么也在？
康医生一起来的。来，坐。
你坐。
地方法院下达了开庭时间，就在3天后的星期5。今天请2位过来，是为了讨论一下庭审情况。之前我律所的调查员走访接触到了处罚舒澈那位巡警的女同事，听她亲口证实，他们警界同事在私下聚会的时候，都对那位巡警的中文水平表示佩服，但是。他当众承认，其实，在当天现场，他并不确定自己听懂了舒澈和萧青的中文对话，只是猜了个大概。后来回到警局拿到萧青的证词之后，他才确定自己听力无误。
那这些信息能说明什么？
说明警察可能会犯错，误解了你讲话的内容。我已经拿到了这位女警的书面承诺书，保证她3天之后会出庭，提供他们私下谈话的内容作为证词。这样一来，我们就可以在庭上质疑警方的证人证词，否认妨碍司法公正的指控。
All rise.
Please be seated. Court is now in session. Morning, Mr. Xu.
Good morning, Your Honor.
According to your profile, it looks like you're in your studies at Standard University and you're in the final year of your undergraduate studies?
Yes, Your Honor.
Well, the materials submitted by your defense attorney have included your transcripts. It looks like you're doing very well at university.
Yes, Your Honor. My client has always been an excellent student and enjoyed a good reputation.
Well, I'd like to hear what the prosecution has to say first. Officer Schuler, would you please give us your opening statement?
On August 6, 2013, when I was on duty, I saw the accused speeding in his car with the license plate 4D0Q678. While I was trying to speed up and ask him to stop and pull over, he ignored my warning and continued to speed up and go off the highway. When I arrived to the spot where the accused had stopped, him and a lady who had been with him had already gotten out and were standing on the driver's side of the door. While with my gun, I was approaching them, I heard the accused ask the lady in Chinese to tell the police that she was the driver, not him. He said his license was revoked because of traffic violations. Therefore, I arrested the accused on the spot. On behalf of the San Francisco Police Department, I would now like to submit the lawsuit against the accused against 4 charges: driving without a license, driving with excessive speed, dangerous and reckless driving, and obstruction of justice.
Can you understand what they were saying in Chinese?
Your Honor, I've been studying Chinese for 2 years. 我会说普通话非常好. My Chinese is excellent.
Defense attorney, please provide us with your statement.
All in a word, my client denies all these charges. In the court, I will submit information of his flights. He went to Beijing from San Francisco on June 29th. They returned August 1st. And I will also submit immigration records to prove it was, because he had left US and could not receive traffic tickets. That his driving license was revoked, so he had no subjective illegal intention of driving without license. Besides, I want to submit provided by my client's landlord. It will explain another reason. Why my client has license revoked was that 2 months ago, he needed to rush the landlady, who had had a Thai airline night to hospital and drove through a red light on the way, which punishment to traffic offense. This statement shows my client has good character and loves helping people. In addition, I suspect the authenticity of testimony from the prosecution of Officer Schiller, and will provide that new evidence to prove Officer Schiller gets overconfident about his Chinese language level because mishearing and misunderstanding. He had fabricated the allegation of my client inciting other people to take the blame for him.
Are you saying I misunderstood?
I will demonstrate that we're not sure understood. My client said on the spot.
But Miss Xiao, who was with him at the time, already verified with her testimony that my understanding was correct.
I'm deeply interested in what Miss Xiao will say in court today.
Is Miss Xiao here?
Yes, she's seated here.
Miss Xiao, please take the witness stand.
Place your hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, I do.
Please make your statement as to whether the accused asked you to take the punishment for him. Ms. Zhao, please answer the question.
Your Honor, please forgive me to interruption. May I explain the reason for my lawyer's statement?
Okay, what's your statement?
My lawyer denied the 4 charges against me because I have reserved information for him. As for the 4 charges, Your Honor, I plead guilty. I confess, because I was busy with preparing for exams and back to China to attend my girlfriend's commencement. I failed to get my license restated in time. After it was revoked. I confess. On August 6th, the day when it happened, I had not planned to drive in the first place. But my friend who had agreed to drive me to the airport was out of contact. Therefore, I had no choice but to pick up my girlfriend myself and then cost unlicensed driving. I confess, because my girlfriend had been sent to hospital for certain illness happened on the plane. I was so worried about her that I overspeeded. At last, I confess. When I was about to be arrested by Officer Schiller, I asked Ms. Xiao to take the blame for me. As I worried that I could not get to the hospital on time. Once I got arrested, when my girlfriend was in surgery there.
The accused, why didn't you tell your attorney about this in the first place? And now you tell it in court?
Since this incident transpired, I have struggled between doing what is best for me personally and what is actually the right thing to do. In the past, I have been unwilling to admit my own faults. I have always acted in my own self-interest. This is why I asked Xiaoqing to take the blame for me. I would like to thank Officer Schiller for being able to understand my words. As such, he has prevented me from obstructing justice. I also must thank Xiaoqing for denying my selfish request. In doing so, she has avoided perjuring herself in court today on my behalf. At this moment, I realize I finally have an answer to the issue, which has haunted me for so long. From this point forward, I promise to always do what is right, regardless of the consequences.
I sincerely apologize for my past acts of cowardice and selfishness.
Oh, I like your honesty and courage today. If it's so, we can speed ahead the trial process. The accused, please sit down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Sal, do you have any objections with his confession?
No objection, Your Honor.
Do you have any further questions for Mrs. Zhao?
I have none, Your Honor.
Me either, Your Honor.
Ms. Zhao, please be excused. Defense attorney, do you have any further witnesses to testify?
Since my client pleaded guilty, we shall call no more witnesses. I applied to the court to submit of his flights, arrival record, payment of fine, consideration for reinstatement from his driving license, and statements from the landlady. I hope the court consideration about them. Despite a short time, I believe that Your Honor has learned my client has good character, and he has no subjective intention for what he was accused of. And as you can see, my client is also a man who had the courage to bear responsibility and face up to whatever it takes. Therefore, we expect the court could give him a reasonable judgment so that he could get more opportunities to serving the society instead of just taking the punishment. This is the very justice my client wishes and welcomes.
There's something I'd like to say before making an announcement on this. To confront is the precondition of correction, as well as the beginning of all proper cognition. To confess one's own sin is the greatest bravery for everyone. Again, I'd like to express my admiration for Mr. Shi, for your courage and making a comforting trial. Now I'm ruling that the accused, Xu Shi, is guilty of all 4 charges and is fined $1,000 and to perform 100 hours of community service.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
先走了。
对不起，别让我们治好的。
我给你教。来，回家。